Oh, yeah. Big one, Tiff. Big one, Tiff. Yes. Tiff was my favorite. Yeah. That's my best friend. Y'all better leave Tiff alone. Yo! Tiff had to show up. Show up and show the fuck in. And bitch had done there to play the fifth. The whole fifth. Not the half of the fifth. The whole fifth. Like, come on now. What's up, y'all? I'm about to drop the chat in. Okay. Make sure you hit the likes while y'all coming in. While y'all coming in, hit that like button. Yeah. Yeah. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Okay, my people is coming. Girl, y'all was waiting for the Tiff up. Y'all was waiting for me to talk about Tiff again. Fuck that. Like that. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get it. Y'all. That judge said if she didn't come Friday, she going to jail. You don't pass go. You don't say no. You going straight to the with a bologna sandwich, a boiled egg, and milk. Tiff was like, "Oh, I ain't gonna be able to do that. I ain't gonna be able to do that. I gotta go to court." And Kamal was, he looked it better than he ever looked it before. He was sharp. He was sharp. Tiff was just looking stupid. Make sure y'all hit them likes. Get them likes. Run them likes up. Come on now. Come on. I see y'all coming through. Get them likes. That's what I'm talking about. Get them likes in. Yo. But yeah, Tiffany went to court. The fifth, like a that she is, you know what I'm saying? Can't, you know what I'm saying, really get out, showed out, and da da da. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I plead the fifth. Then she was standing there looking stupid. Like, you had all this time. You before she even got out of office, she had time to present these documents. How you still don't have the receipt? Bitch. Like, oh shit. And I'm still cussing already. I'm sorry. Bring it down. Bring it down. My whole thing is you had all this time to present everything that, you know what I'm saying, to make it seem like you're not lying, allegedly, about everything that people are saying about your lawsuit, within your lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? You could have foiled yourself this stuff. You was in the office before all of this went on. What's up, bitch? Stole my look. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, everybody. Yes, yes, yes. The link is in the chat if anybody want to come up. I am a little bit excited, you know what I'm saying, because I haven't talked about Tiff for a minute, you know, so it's excited to talk about her again because now it's really getting real. She's going to jail. She's going to jail. Right now, what's up, Michael? Yo, stop. Stop it. It's too early. It's too early. We just started the live. Calm down. Tiff wrote a book and crayon. But look. This girl sat up there and pleaded the fifth. Kamal was there. Everything. Let me see. We gonna check out we gonna check out one of the clips from the news articles and all of this stuff before we get into it. But at the end of the day, Tiffany had ample time to bring this information to court. She showed up with no receipts. Once again. So now keep on showing up. No, they giving you a chance to bring in your piece, your facts, your stuff that you allegedly supposed to have, because Tiff allegedly keeps all the receipts, she say. So you got a chance to present everything. So now what they're gonna start doing is going in on their own and getting their own receipts. And now Jason House is in there, and they gonna tell everything. So guess what? Tiffany going down. He is going down. She's stupid. Gonna plead the fifth. Who the fuck? Who does that? Are you serious? Baby got that. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Her lawyer is about to send her up a shit creek with a bologna sandwich. And I don't know. With a bologna sandwich, 3 hats and a cat. That's what this looks like. Alright, let's get in this clip, y'all.
Hi, Dina and Pat. A Cook County judge has ordered.
Now this was this morning before Tiffany was to arrive.
Tiffany Henyard to appear in court this afternoon to answer claims that while she was in office, she failed to comply with state transparency laws and turn over spending and other records. Her response was that she was simply the face of the village and not its record keeper. In today's hearing, one of the hearings is in connection to a lawsuit filed by the Edgar County Watchdogs. The organization sued the village of Dalton after Henyard's administration ignored Freedom of Information Act requests last January. Prior to today's appearance,
Hold on. Let me understand. She said that she was not a record keeper. She was just a face. Now, see, here we go. She did the same thing with the Cancer Foundation. So now, basically, you basically saying I was the face of the mayor, but I wasn't the mayor. I was just the face. I wasn't the mayor, but Kamal Woods was the mayor. Or who she gonna say? Keith Freeman was the mayor. She was just the face. Or was Stain the mayor? Ain't she just the face? Or could it have been the booty shaker, Andrew Holmes, the twerk king? Y'all, make this make sense. I know they fucking lying. Y'all cannot. This cannot be happening. This cannot be happening. Creole, baby! Oh, my baby. Creole up in here. What?
was found in contempt of court. And we expect to learn today whether there will be any punishment for that. $100,000 this spring. Dalton and Thornton Township residents voted Henyard out of office. While under the spotlight, Henyard has not been to look at a lawsuit.
And that's probably what she's going to say. She probably sit here and use this tactic. This is my first time being the mayor. I didn't understand everything that I supposed to understand as the mayor, but which that shit ain't going to rock either. Throw her ass away. At the end of the day, you sitting up there, that's all you had to do was give these people the paperwork. But she already know that she fucked up. She spent the money, and now you trying to plead a fifth. No, bitch, plead the first. Oh shit, I'm still cussing. I'm just mad, y'all. That's why I left Tiffany alone because she makes me mad. She just makes me want to. I'm just infuriated. I swear to God. But that's all you had to do. Even if you know that you're wrong, show them something. She going to jail. She going to jail. That's all that matters. That's all that matters right now. That's all that matters at the end of the day. They going day. She going to jail. Rio said, hold on. I'm trying to get it together. Rio said she was Mia. All right, I gotta get it together. Ooh, she was Mia. But as you being a man, you should know what's going on, and you I'm let me calm down. This woman said, so she didn't bring the book. She ain't bring shit. She ain't bring shit. Not Nathan. She ain't even bring Nathan. Girl. So the lady, she's in there, because everybody was like, Tiffany ain't gonna show up. Tiffany ain't gonna show up. Because I was in the feelings like, she ain't gonna show up. Even so, when I did see earlier that she showed up, but I was doing my own business and stuff, and I was like, wait a minute. She showed up, but then I heard, you know what I'm saying, my trusty best friend, like, that bitch pleaded the fifth. I was like, whoa.
Suit against the village of Dalton, Henyard, and the village's Board of Fire and Police Commissioners. Today's proceedings are expected to begin at 2 p.m. Reporting live from the Daily Center, I'm Jewel Hillary, WGN News.
The news people was waiting for her to get up in there too. Look, even the news people waiting. She had two doors and Kamal with him. Yeah, but like I said, Kamal looked better than what he did when she was the fucking mayor. I ain't even know when I seen the pictures. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit. But when I seen the pictures, I was like, oh, come on. He looked totally different. He was very clean, shaved up, very nice. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know that was Kamal. With his little shades on and shit. I didn't know that was Kamal. What's up, Michael, baby? I think for Tiffany, big check from the binder. I think for Tiffany burned big check. What, she burnt some stuff out? I know she burnt some shit. She burnt some shit out? With the burnt shit, that's the shit that she should have bought the cut. Don't burn it. Because at the end of the day, you already know it's a duplicate. It's always, you know what I'm saying? Once you put it in that computer or something, it's in the sky, it's somewhere. You can find all of that. But they gave her a chance to bring her own documents to show that she was not basically taking the taxpayers' dollars and she had nothing to show. So, at the end of the day, now she going to jail. That's not. She won't be the first mayor going to jail. She be like the 40th one, 41st. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We gonna give her. She wanted to be famous. Let's make her famous. You gonna be the 40th first mayor that made it into stealing taxpayer dollars. I think one of the mayors with her was Viral and friendly. baby girl is over. She's sitting up there acting like, all right. And then you was forced to come. They said if she didn't come to this one, she was going to jail. You still going to jail, though. Like, just don't. So just because you played the fifth, don't make you clear. It just gave you a little bit more time. So, are you going to get your evidence? Or are you going to bring some stuff to the next court date? Because just because you pleaded the fifth, you're going to have another court date. Cut up your volume. Oh, shit. Hey, what's up, Jane? No, I was calling to make sure you was alright. I was making sure you was alright. But I'm on live right now. I'm going to hit you back. I'm on live. Alright, baby. Yeah, but, my bad. Just because she pleaded the fifth, that doesn't mean that her case is over. Definitely doesn't mean that. Like, you're going to have to still come back to another court date. And if you can't keep on pleading the fifth at the end of the day. Can you hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Nobody ain't saying nothing. Can y'all hear me? I see my bubble blowing. Oh, all right. Oh, all right. Oh, all right. Thank you, babe. Yeah, but back to what I was saying. All right, all right. Thank you. But just because you pleaded the fifth, you still have the next court date to get your evidence together and rattle out what you know what I'm saying, what you feel as though that you can bring to the table to plead your case. You can't. I, uh, I hope that she don't think that she gonna plead the fifth throughout this whole ordeal. Because at the end of the day, when they come with their evidence, we already know what's gonna happen. Like Tiffany should have already been here. Well, we already know her evidence is going to incriminate herself. So I get it. I don't even know. Either way, she fucked up. Either way, she fucked up. It's no way around it. Like you done fucked around and fucked up. Like it's nothing else that you can say. What else can we say? You know what I'm saying? Tiff fucked up. Can't nobody fix it because the past is the past. Can't nobody hide it. She ran off. She got the money. She ran off with the money. She was MIA for how long? But people spotted her in Atlanta. She was doing her big ones and all of this stuff. But Tiffany basically got up out of there for a minute. She basically got up out of there for a minute. So I mean, it's just fucked up. It's just messed up that you took these taxpayer dollars and like they said, remember they were saying before she done sent her money over somewhere else. Y'all remember that? When people were saying that, and we was like, we didn't really believe it, but for real, that's probably was the true stuff. Probably did. ain't none of your business. What's up, none of your business? Welcome to the chat. The political test not go after their own because they might be next. Rio, she playing with the courts now. Yeah, but she ain't gonna be able to keep on playing with the courts. But I know one thing. Hey baby. I know one thing, she ain't gonna be able to be doing a lot of this no more. A lot of playing in our face. No sir. Mm-mm. I know you fucking lying. She ain't gonna be doing a bunch of this no more. I turned this sound off because it got music. That's y'all boy right there. There you go. All of that is over. All of that is over. Yeah. Get it, get it, get it. Hey, 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 twerk it, twerk it, twerk it. Go ahead. Hey, hey, Drew. Go, Drew. Yeah, all that is over. All that is over. The party is over. The party is over. Drew was shaking his little booty. That's our Drew. Y'all saw Drew. Yeah. I was wondering why no one stopped her. They Ben was trying to stop her. They Ben was trying to stop her, but nobody was listening. You feel what I'm saying? They been tried to stop this lady. But man, they been tried to stop her. But nobody was listening. But then when she started making like real headlines and they started making them YouTube pages, because for real, Dalton Politics, Ed Steve, and Dalton, they started making YouTube pages. This is how that got out in the world. They made YouTube pages. You feel what I'm saying? Ed Steve was the first one that, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean? And then Jed came along to push the agenda. But for real, they been made their they was crying out for help. They was trying to show the world what was going on. Because they was telling they politicians and people over top and nobody was listening. And they started making their own YouTube pages and got it out to the world. And this is how we started seeing the crazy and all of this. And we like, hold up, what the hell going on? And then what the hell? And then Jet went down there to really like, you know, push more light to the situation. But they been was trying to get this lady out of there without doing the social media thing. But then when they did the social media, they seen people from all over the globe, people all the way in other countries, and people who started watching this. And it started going worldwide. And then people is paying more attention to what's going on. I can't read all the comments right now, but politicians are real protect class, all others, just lip services, or lip service. Yeah, do you think, girl, Trump ain't giving a fuck about. Trump don't give a fuck about nobody but his damn self. Trump ain't gonna do shit for Tiff. If she believe that, that's on her. But I'm just saying, Dalton and Thornton, and if y'all realize, Dalton had a page, just like Thornton Township had a page. Now, mind you, if I'm not mistaken, I think what's his name that wanted to run? Well, he did run. He didn't win. Nate. Nate was running that page. Nate was running the Thornton Township page. And for some reason, when they started pushing the things that was going on in Thornton out there, obviously it stopped. I don't know what happened, but it stopped. Right? So boom, they had the Dalton trustees. That's the page that kept on going, and Ed Steve was running it. And this is how a lot of the information got out. You know what I'm saying? Because Tiffany didn't want a lot of this stuff to be out there. Dalton Politics is on Facebook. Dalton Politics, if you realize, on the YouTube page, is not really rocking because that was another one. She had stopped that too. But Dalton Politics made their own thing on Facebook. The YouTube page ain't rocking like that. That one or Dalton page. But that's why Ed Steve made one called Dalton Trusty. And that's how he wound up doing that and doing his own stuff and showing the world what's going on. Tiffany shut a lot of that stuff down because when she seen people was seeing and the world was seeing like, oh, we gotta shut this down. Look at it. Look at it. I'm just saying. Listen, that lady is corrupt. She knows she corrupt. She's still hiding stuff. Now your big said Trump not going to save her. He can't save himself. We already saw this movie. Yes, ma'am. I agree to that. I definitely agree to that. Can y'all hear me? I can't even hear me. Put it on the chat if you can hear me. Oh yeah, y'all can hear me because I see my bubble. But for some reason, oh, I ain't got my other thing in. All right, but yeah, but ain't no more partying like that. Ain't shaking your ass and da da da. We gonna get back to that. Different red. She will do anything to attack her and Lotus. Girl, you crazy. She will though. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it with my whole heart. I definitely believe that. They would do anything to protect them. These are some of the pictures from the day. Pictures of our position, our political system is sus. You, not even sus. It's fucked up. It's not even sus. It's fucked up. It's corrupt. It's corrupt. It needs to be rewrapped. It needs to be everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't even gonna tell you on my journey, but when I get a chance, I probably put it on TikTok. But I'm just telling y'all, these people giving me a run for my money to do some shit in my own home that I pay for. It's a lot, and I'm like, is they stealing taxpayer dollars? The fuck, like it's man. These people. I don't give a fuck if you black, you white, you Caucasian, you Asian, you Spasian. These people be corrupt. Everybody not corrupt. I'm gonna say that, but most of these people are. It's happening everywhere. It's happening here. It's happening there. It's happening probably where you live. It's happening all over the place. But these people need to be called out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's already, like, we can't really keep on losing around here. You know what I'm saying? Across the board. But, yeah, that was a little bit of the day. They ain't have too many pictures of death. I only had that one picture that I put on my, my thumbnail, but it wasn't. I haven't seen a lot of the pictures of Tiff, basically, you know what I'm saying, out there, or in, you know what I'm saying. All right, now your business is rolling tonight. Yes, yes, yes. Come on now, your business. You might as well hit the link, baby. I'm gonna put it up there one more time. You know what I'm saying? Cause you rolling. You ain't gotta show your face, but don't be a troll. Be yourself. Be yourself. Yeah, but Tiffany definitely showed up. She ain't had no choice though, cause they already said if you don't show up, you going down. You going to jail. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, y'all. Come on now. We got 19 in here. Let's make them likes looking like 19 likes. Hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the like. Even if you don't like, hit the down like. You know what I'm saying? Hit whatever like you want, the up or the down, baby. That's why they there for. All right, let's get into this next one. But all right, so y'all, like I said, y'all know Tiffany gonna get a whole nother court date. Hopefully she come with the record and all of her info and all of her evidence, because Tiffany always keep the receipts. Allegedly, she say, you know what I'm saying. But we still, yo, remember she be saying that she keep the receipts. We still ain't seen receipts from her. How many receipts that y'all seen from her? I wait. And while we waiting, we gonna go to the next clip. And this one is later.
Township supervisor takes the fifth rather than testify in court today.
Yeah, she'd been ordered to appear. It's live at the Daily Center with details on her hearing. Jewel.
Hi, good evening, you all. Unlike former board and supervisor meetings today, Tiffany Henyard's appearance in court was pretty quick and easy. She was ordered to come to court, I should say, in person after being found in contempt for not following state transparency laws and submitting records during her time in office. Now, as you mentioned, instead of testifying today, her attorney pled the fifth on the former mayor's behalf. Just after 2 p.m. Friday, Tiffany Henyard, the former Dalton mayor and Thornton Township supervisor, walked into circuit court. Tiffany, do you have any thoughts about being in court today, being ordered to come to court?
We don't have any comment right now.
Friday's hearing focused on a lawsuit filed by the public interest group Edgar County Watchdogs. The organization sued the village of Dalton after Henyard's administration ignored Freedom of Information Act requests last January, seeking spending and other records. Her attorney, Bo Brinley, says Henyard doesn't have them.
She has no idea what that document was. She's going back to some board meeting where they say she held up a single piece of paper.
Get out of here. So where that paper at that she held up? She held up the paper. So Tiffany know what paper you held up. Tiffany probably held up a paper that didn't even have nothing on it. Exactly, bitch. So I'm look, zero receipts. Never had a receipt. never tried to find a receipt, ain't even trying to present a receipt. Tiffany don't give a fuck about a receipt at this point. Like, what the fuck is really going on? Yo, Tiffany going down. He's talking about, did y'all just hear what he said? Did y'all just hear what he said? She don't know what that paper was that she don't even have. What? She got to know. She the one that flagged it and act like she knew. I'll rewind it back a couple seconds. Come on, yo, make this make sense, yo. I'm mad. Hit the likes, hit the likes. I'm mad. Thank you, bitch. This is why I got away from her for a minute, because it's the nonsense to me. It's crystal clear to me that this lady should be arrested immediately. You knew that it was good. You should have been got the documents. You heard it from a lawyer. She waved the paper in the air. She clearly don't know what it was. It's like, wait a minute. Let me rewind this back before I be telling a lie. Before I be telling a lie. You can't make this up.
Document was, she's going back to some board meeting where they say
Henyard doesn't have them.
she has no idea what that document was. She's going back to some board meeting where they say she held up a single piece of paper. I don't know how.
They incriminating themselves. They said she held up a paper. And she always hold up a paper. She be like, she got the receipt. She always say, I got the receipt, and hold up her little paper that she scrabble on while the meeting is going on. Because I got the receipt. So where is the receipt? You always say, I got the receipt. If y'all just keep on, come on, I'm going to show y'all the receipt. And everybody be waiting for the receipt. And we still have yet to see one receipt. He needs to sit himself down. I wouldn't even want to represent her at this point. Because now, guess what? Y'all already know how you be. Somebody going to present the whole. You might don't know what they talking about, or what, you know what I'm saying? She don't know what receipt and all of this stuff. But we know YouTube, and when they find the receipt, now what's she gonna say about that? It's she did it like a couple times, saying that she had the receipts, and she only did that the mess up the public eye, to have us thinking, it's a game, because you can just be showing the paper. The people in, saying the community that's sitting, at the meetings, they don't know what's on that paper. You can just be like, I got the receipts and this and the third, and a lot of people gonna believe because you pulled up a paper saying that you have the receipt. But anything can be on that paper. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, she still came with no receipt. I want to hear him one more time. I got him one more time. Let me do it one more time. Yeah, but We don't know what's on that paper. That paper could be saying anything. But I'm telling you, watch.
The idea with that document was she's going back to some board meeting where they say she held up a single piece of paper. I don't know how and could expect her to remember what that was, given how many meetings there have been and how much chaos there was in Dalton.
During court, Henyard was asked to testify, but with an ongoing FBI investigation looking into questionable spending and claims that she used her government power to retaliate against people she perceived as opponents. During her time as Dalton mayor and Thornton Township supervisor, Brindley advised her to plead the Fifth.
I think it's what anybody smart and reasonable and has a lawyer is going to do under these circumstances. I figure she's not in office, and she has every right to exercise her rights under the Constitution to protect herself.
He look goofy. He look goofy. Yeah, she not in office at this time, but she still got to face the fact of the things that she did before she got up out of office. And this is the facts that we trying to find out and that we trying to get the understanding of. We still need the evidence. Like, what part, just because you plead in the Fifth doesn't mean it's over. All right, let's see what this is.
Documents say Henyard refused to respond to emails from last fall from Dalton Council requesting records in response to the FOIA request.
The watchdogs were looking for something pretty simple, which were some credit card bills. All my clients wanted, all the public deserved, was to be able to look at what she was waving around that said that that was canceled.
With no documents in hand, Henyard's counsel was permitted by the judge to file an affidavit.
She doesn't have it. All we have to do is advise them with an affidavit. The judge has agreed that that's fine, and we'll do it immediately.
But the crazy part of it is what's going to happen is they either going to FOIA their own information or somebody going to FOIA it to them. I'm telling y'all. Woo! Woo! This is going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing because at the end of the day, it don't take that much to FOIA no information. Tiffany, she was already in the office to give them the information from way long ago. Look how long ago they said. Since August of last year. Come on now. You couldn't give them the information. That's because you had something to hide. And when it all come out, you already know what's going to happen. I'm not going to say it no more. But at the end of the day, this lady need to tread lightly. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? These people is not playing with her. They on her ass. They is on her ass. Hey, Adam Norris. I swear Tiff is very ignorant. She run out of time. The time been ran out, baby. The time is now. Like, you could have been did all of this stuff. These people shouldn't even be having to force you to go to court and do all of this stuff to get this information. This information, it was easy. You was in office. You was there. But no, you had something to hide. Mind you, man. I don't even want to go through all the stuff that she did because now I got to go through I got to find my old notes and all of this stuff. But from off top of the head, we already know that she took business trips, lavish and like hotels, dinners, on taxpayers' dollars and all of this stuff. You made a rink for your name of your child that is still haven't been used yet. Huh? You heard me. With taxpayer dollars, you done set up there and did the bingo thing, you know what I'm saying, with taxpayer dollars, big gifts, TVs, washing machines, refrigerators, all of this stuff, with taxpayer dollars. Not only that, like, I mean, I'm just saying off the top of my head, just off the top of my dome, because I don't have all my notes right now because I wasn't really ready for this today. I'm just saying, yo, she going down. She done fucked up. She fucked up. All right, so I'm just shocked she didn't use this as a self-promotion opportunity, either against cancel shot. She never missed the opportunity to do nothing and sitting up there acting like, she feeding the people with, what I'm saying, I'm feeding the people. Like, you act like this coming out your money and all of this stuff. Never, never that. You know what I'm saying? They got organizations that feed the people, and people are still getting fed in Dalton and in the township without Tiffany. Man, Tiffany, I think she was like brainwashing. I want to say, like, trying to brainwash people to make people think, like, I'm feeding y'all, I'm giving y'all all the food, I'm giving y'all big stuff and this, and the third, and da da da, boo, boo, boo. She had some good ideas, but she was a thief. Now, if the thief part wasn't in it, and she stole the taxpayer dollars or used it, getting stylists and just showing out and taking trips and what? Where is your money? Save yours, use theirs. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, these people ain't having it. They not having it. And it's not over. It's not over. It's definitely not over. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. They starting to crack down on her like a Diddy. They cracking down on you. Tiffany going to jail. And Kamal probably do too. Now, this is like racketeering of tax dollars. Now, this is the case. This is the case. For real. This is where the real case at. This lady that messed up the church's money.
Eventually, I think the people of Dalton asked the mayor to stop when they elected someone else, which was her real defense today, which is that she got out of this by losing an election.
A follow-up hearing is scheduled for June 11th online. Also, during today's proceedings.
So the next one is June 11th, but at the end of the day, what he say she got out of this by losing the election? No, because she still got all these lawsuits that now she got to pay out of her own pocket. And not even on that, you still stole. When Lloyd Lightfoot came and did her investigation and put out all of that stuff and all the money that Tiffany was stealing, that didn't go away. It's still here. Like, it's still happening. She ain't doing it no more because she out of there. But if she was still in there, I bet to believe she was going to suck all the money dry and leave them people effed up. Effed up. Thank God for people like House, Kiana, Belcher, you know what I'm saying? The team. But I ain't even gonna speak on Andrew and Stan. They still giving them a chance. You know what I'm saying? God bless their heart because they didn't seem like hateful people. They still wanna, you know what I'm saying, bring them on their team. And if they fuck up, then now you gotta go too. But as of right now, everything is going well so far. Ain't no mishaps, ain't nobody taking no Las Vegas trips. You know what I'm saying? Soon as she got in there, she just started. If y'all looked at what Tiffany looked like then, and then when she became a mayor, when she was a trustee to a mayor, oh my God. And you not spending your own money, you spending the taxpayer dollars, you getting all of this stuff off of other people's dimes and try to cover it up. No, that's not cool. That's not cool. But Tiff, yeah, that was crazy. But at the end of the day, this is what we do. This is what we do. Right here. This is what we do. Hey, 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 get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. This is what we do. I can't play the music. That's why it's on mute. That's what Tiffany wanted to do. Party, have fun, and be a little immature. You know, she the man. Or she was the man. This was her cancer foundation that she didn't start. She was the face of it. Somebody used her face and put it on there allegedly. That's what she said. And we all know that that was fugazi. We all know that that was fugazi. And that's another thing. They should have sued their ass for that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tiffany. We gonna be June 11th. We gonna be around. She gonna is for some reason I don't know. She don't be on social media no more. Well, for is the ones that we know, she might be on social media. They got so many social media platforms. She might be on Bigo at this point. We don't know, but I mean, we don't. I don't have Bigo, but you know what I'm saying. What I'm saying. She don't be on the platforms that's you know what I'm saying. Right now, so we can see her, or she's just probably not on social media or income or either. But I'm glad she showed up because if she didn't, she would have had a bench warrant. So I'm glad she absolutely showed up. I don't want to see nobody going to jail, but she did some stuff that she should be going to jail for. But at the end of the day, that's up to the judge and the juror or whoever. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, who are we? You know, we just have our opinion about different stuff. But all of that gyrating and all of that jumping all around and this, that, and the third is not happening. You have to be a professional and then you got to stand out there. I mean, not stand. What's the Andrew Holmes freaking around? He out there twerking. He doing his big one, which ain't nothing wrong with that. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to have fun. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? When you on clock and you on the taxpayer dollars, you have to be basically doing business. Business. You know? It's just crazy. Like, I mean, I see some new faces here tonight. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the page. Please. And thank you. Hit the like button. Ooh. Also, I dropped the link if anybody wanted to come up, open conversation. You know what I mean? It's open. It's during the 11th. The next school day is during the 11th. They ain't wasting no time. It's right around the corner. Hey, Dylan G. What's up? Yes, the next school day is June 11th. Hey, yo, you heard what? Heard what, babe? Come on, tell me. Tell me. Heard what? Yeah, but, at the end of the day, I'm just gonna say my piece. Well, is with the Tiffany situation. What's crazy? He's up, he's down all day, all day. Yes, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna just say my little piece before I get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody hit the link. Ain't nobody acting like they want to come up and holler at your girl, talk to your girl, talk with me. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this. You know what I'm saying? Tiffany had ample time to change all of this stuff around. You know what I'm saying? When she first got called out by the newscaster, and he asked her, you using taxpayer dollars to, you know what I'm saying, do what you doing, and taking all these trips and this and that, and she was like, no, no, and he was like, well, so you didn't go to Las Vegas? She said, I ain't gonna answer that. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, people watching. You understand what I'm saying? My whole thing, Tiffany had a long time ago to change all this around. Even after that, she still was doing dirty stuff. And not even only that, we still don't even know why she went to the check cashing joint. Make sure y'all hit the like, y'all. Hit the like, y'all. Hit the like. Remember, she went to the check cashing joint? I don't know if it's a lot of new people on or whatever. I don't know how long y'all been following the story. But, yeah. Like, what's going on over there? We still don't know the answer to that. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? That's all I'm gonna say. What the hell? But yeah, we don't know what's going on. Only thing I know is that Tiffany had ample amount of times to change her image up, or is stealing and using taxpayer dollars and fake giving this food away. People, check this out. I'm almost at my hour mark. Ain't nobody come up. Ain't nobody. I mean, anybody want to chat some more? Cause I'm about to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, Tiffany could have fixed it a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really feel like hurt or upset or mad about what she going through because she could have been turned this shit around. She could have been made it work for her. Oh, I didn't know when she got Keith Freeman jammed up, talking about he the one who told her to do it this way and that way and da da da. Keith Freeman is not the mayor. He was not the mayor. And you got this man jammed up. So at the end of the day, right then and there, she still ain't stopped. She still was going hard, doing her thing. And it's so understand she doesn't have it. Oh, the Tiffany speak. I guess the landlord sued Tiffany. Wait a minute. I guess the landlord sued and Tiffany again. 100,000 with damage to your home. Oh. How did they mess a house up though? That's crazy too, what they was in there doing. Because I know they finally gave that lady a house back. I know that. I didn't do a report on that. You know what I'm saying? I did not. But yeah, Tiffany did basically finally got evicted from that lady home. But I didn't know it was that much damage in there. What the fuck they do? What they could have did? It's only 2 adults, allegedly. And her daughter. If her daughter was down there with her. Yes, they was evicted. They was evicted in like March for final. They had to go for final because, mind you, they had the eviction case going on for almost like a year and a half. But I think in March, I want to say March, they finally got Tiffany and Kamal up out of there. But I didn't know they made that much damage to their house, $100,000. That's ridiculous. That's terrible. In one house. Baby. What the fuck could you could have been doing? I don't know what y'all doing evidence. I might close this out. I might come back on live and just talk some shit. I'm bored. And I ain't really gonna see. But I do want to end this one. But I hope everybody is going good. You know what I'm saying? If you in politics, don't do no politics. Because learn from her mistakes. And be better. Be better. Be better. Like, nah, be bad. We about to do line up. About to do a line up. Yeah. So let's give a shout out to Bitch Stole My Look, my favorite moderator, my best moderator in the building tonight. We had Michael Creo. Who else was in that building? Who else was in that building? None of your business was up in here. That was it. Adam Norris, Dylan G, and don't forget the Bush babies in the back. Give a shout out to all the Bush babies that's scared to come up and scared to show face. Give a shout out to them. Thank you, Bush babies. We love y'all. But yeah, we definitely yeah. Tiffany needs to she can't fix it now. It's too late. So, or pay the money back. Give her restitution or something. I don't know what else. Give her restitution. Tiffany got money. She got a bag. You know what I'm saying? They was stashing stuff from allegedly from what I heard. Before a lot of this stuff was on, they was sending a lot of their money like overseas and all of this stuff allegedly. This is allegedly. I don't know if it's true or not, but this is what I heard. You know what I'm saying? You know, sending money over there in banks and stuff because if they seize your stuff over here, you always got something over there. But I don't know how true it is. But I'm gonna say this: at the end of the day, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for her. It's not looking good. Definitely not looking good. So with that being said, I'm about to get out of here. I love y'all. Love your family. Love your family. Love yourself. Love God first. Make sure y'all stay prayed up. It's a dangerous world out here. Everybody be safe. Just be safe. You know, I love y'all.